to explain to you guys how to test here at the Budo Ryu Ninjutsu Dojo. Clearly, most of the people that are watching this video are probably not training here. They're probably on one of the long distance training programs. When you test here in the Budo Ryu, we test by rule of 10. Now what that means is, when you miss 10 things, when you miss number 10, you failed the exam. Every level you guys go up, you guys know you get Densho pages. Those pages has all the material on what you have to learn. If it's not on the page, that means it's not part of the test. So there are techniques that you learn going up that are merely for practice. So not everything we do is going to be on the test. Okay, so I just want to make that clear that what's on those Densho pages is exactly what you have to do. Okay, so first and foremost, let's talk about rule of 10. Simply put, when you hit 10, you fail. You can miss 9 and pass. When you hit 10, you fail. How do we go through the technique? Very simple. You're going to go through each technique 2 times at 2 angles. If it's just a kamae, or a strike, or a kick, then you would do it facing the camera and say it, facing this way, and then one more time. That way I can see that you do it in front of the camera and at a side angle so we can see you from 2 different ways. If it's a technique, if you're actually going to do a kata or a gata where it's a fighting technique, you're going to look at the camera, say the name of the technique, and then you explain so I can hear you articulate it facing the camera and explain and articulate it facing here. Then you're going to do it one more time. And I don't want to hear anything. I don't want to hear words. I don't want to hear an explanation. I don't want to hear anything. I want to see you do it. Rule of 10, you got to show the camera 2 angles, doing it slow with an explanation, and then you got to show the camera 2 angles, street speed, or with a constant flow so that I know that you can apply it. The last thing that you have, which actually is the first thing that you have to pass, is the physical exam. If you don't do the physical exam, you're not even going to pass. I mean, we're not going to have a bunch of black belts that can't do it. It's not going to happen. You need to be in shape. Now, talking about the rule of 10, this is very, very, very important to understand rule of 10. When you test, you got to retest everything. So, if you're going to test for your orange belt, which would be your 2nd level, on the 1st level, you have 2 kata that you learned. You learn ichi no gata and you learn kukyu kata. That's going to be part of your 2nd test. You got to show me that not only you remember it, that you're actually better at it. So on orange belt, you learn how to do the sanshin no kata from Gyokoru. So then, when you go to your 3rd level, you've got to do your 1st level kata, plus your 2nd level kata, plus your 3rd level kata, and rule of 10. This isn't just a long distance program rule, guys. This is, everybody has to do this. So that's what we focus on, excellence. We make sure that our technique is so good that no matter what situation you're in, you can take care of it. And we'll say this, that to get a black belt, I've got to see it. So you've got to figure out I'm not going to be giving black belts to people that I've never met. Or you have to see a qualified instructor that can rank you at that rank under the banner of the Budo Ryu. We have people that want to train, want to get in shape, want to learn traditional martial art. That's what they want to do. They want to better themselves. They want to make their body stronger, mentally, physically, and emotionally, and they want to be able to test themselves. Anybody who has a good heart, anybody who wants to study can do this. Anybody. It will not be easy, but I do believe anybody that is willing to train hard can do this. If you want to be good, if you want to be a martial artist, if you want to be able to know that you can protect yourself and protect your loved ones, okay, then this is it for you. This is exactly where you want to be. So I'm looking forward to training with every single one of you. Thank you very much for the interest here at the Budo Ryu, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys in action on your next exam.